Sewerby Hall was not built all in one go. The house, as we know it today, in fact developed piecemeal over time, as different members of the Graham family adapted and developed it to suit their circumstances. The house was begun in 1714 by John Graham I. It was built on the site of an earlier manor house that was demolished to make way for it, and only in the cellar do some parts of the older house survive. In comparison to the building as it is now, John Graham I's house was a small, rather modest structure, 3 stories high, with just 3 bays wide and 2 rooms deep. In about 1808, under the ownership of John Graham III, the house was extended, with the addition of the service wing to the west and the new drawing room to the east. These took the form of 2 two-story apsidal extensions. The house was also given a new and grander entrance, with the construction of a classically inspired portico at the front door. Around 1825, a new stable block was built to the west of the house. Then, in about 1830, a new dining room was added to the rear of the house behind the drawing room. This had a bedroom and dressing room on the floor above. In the 1840s, Yarborough Graham built the orangery, added another floor to the wings, raising them to the full height of the house, and added the clock tower to the stables. He also built the archway separating the service areas from the front lawn. Yarborough's building campaign represented a considerable financial investment and gave the front of the house the appearance it has today. The last of the family's changes to the hall took place in the 1890s, when the house was owned by Yarborough George Lloyd Graham. The alterations were mostly at the rear of the building, or internal, so they did not alter the appearance of the house from the front. The dining room, with its magnificent plasterwork ceiling, dates from this period, and Yarborough George had the old 1830s dining room converted into a billiard room and library. Yarborough George also modernised the kitchen and the laundry.